If this is the starter map, I wonder what the rest of the map pool is. I feel like this is such a good map for KAHO these days. We will see. Warden getting a quick level 2 right here, going for the null camp immediately. We're expecting the double Ancient of War creep. Claws plus 8. Pretty nice. To try to get some more kills through right clicks. And the Ancient of War creeping 2 camps here very early. Very nice. Great efficiency that we're seeing right here. MK with ring and gloves. Also 2 good items. Not many heroes favor the gloves, but I think the MK is one of them. With him having bash, of course. Warden with slippers. Ooh, that's some really good items. Plus 11 damage early on. Right away. But it's single Ancient of War only by KAHO. That's the first time in a long while I'm seeing no double Ancient of War here. This means way faster tier 2 for the Night Elf, but also a much harder time to creep up to 3. MK at the same time. Taking a little while to march across the map, going for the boots and dust and staff. I don't mind him here selling the TP. If he needs one later, he can get another one. He's going to be rich pretty soon, but right now, he is not that rich just yet. This right here is a very important creep camp. Represents level 3 for both heroes. Whoever gets it. And looks like the Warden is the one getting it. Getting it even without second Ancient of War. KAHO here showing the mastery of his Warden play. The mastery of his creeping on Tide Hunters. Fan of Knives secures the last hit again. Well done. If you can deny the archer. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Damn. KAHO is playing this really, really well. One archer goes down. This one not denied. But MK is still not level 3. Warden got some scary right clicks here. Now with plus 16 damage. And the Shredder joins forces with the Night Elf once again. It seems to be a very unnatural pairing, doesn't it? Night Elves love the trees, Shredders hate the trees, but it turns out they can work very well together in a macro game. Oh, Militia were creeping the green camp. Now we got level 2 on the Mountain King, fighting against the Warden here at the big creep. She's getting the item. Might need to TP out though. Warden! Wait, where's the Stormbolt? MK, where you going? Where's the Stormbolt? What? Maybe he knows the TP's going to be coming in. Could Stormbolt the Wisps here? Alright. Warden escaping. Shredder escaping, importantly. That was a bit scary. Looks like the warden is fishing for something, as if she's expecting a creep somewhere, looking for that creep jack. Oh, in the main base, by the way, there's open business on the peasants. We have no wall off. We have no arcane tower yet. There's going to be a big punish. Oh, damn. Oh, this is really painful. Needs to repair that tower. SOK! SOK! Not repairing the tower. Oh, wow. Absolute devastation in the main base. SOK is going for his own counterattack across the map, but it's only a handful of footies and the two heroes. The Alchemist now joining. It looks like the Shredder is going to be doomed here. Surrounded next to the trees, his eternal foes. Ooh, the heal spray. Holding the surround. Shredder indeed dead, but the Alchemist close to dead as well. SOK has lots of gold. Alchemist, though, killed off. Level 1, he can be rezzed pretty quickly. This is a high-level warden that we're looking at here. Level 4.5 already. With the Dryads. KAHO can kite now quite well. That warden's going to get to level 5, guaranteed. Level 6. Looking very likely. Arcane Tower not done yet in the main base. Still 20 seconds. Oh, the Warden's got 2 more Fenner Knives. Alchemist Heal Spray could help out a little bit here. Oh my god, it's so many peasants dying. And here are the Dryads. 5 seconds. Oh, too late on the repair. Oh my god, this is a disaster game for the peasants. Absolutely horrid. In the main base, MK attacking with footmen, but they're all so hurt. The heal scroll is going to be big here. This is a wild game. Heavy base pressure on both sides. The Warden, wait. She doesn't have healing, actually. There's a Sapper. Wait a minute. Oh, the Rejuve. Rejuve is huge. Sapper on the Warden! Oh, shit, he almost killed her! Oh, oh my god. That was almost a Sapper Stormbolt kill. That was so close. Woo-wee! Oh, dodges the Stormbolt again. That's the best Warden player in the world right there. Yeah, that's the winning move. That's the winning move. Dodging 2 Stormbolts. That's gonna do it. Another Rejuve, and now she's safe. And now she's going to be level 5. Against a human who is absolutely crippled in the economy. No lumber, no peasants, no shredder, no chance. GG! KAHO with a master class of Warden. That's how you do it. MK going for the instant expansion. Gonna be a quick level 2 for him. Team Hunter not interested in early harass. He's looking for his own level 2 quickly with green into green. That's gonna be lining up nicely. Getting some good items at the start. What happened with Happy? Is he retired? No, he is not. Okay, I have to set a command for this. Keep asking this all the time. Oh, wait. Hold on. Demon threatening an attack into the main base, but the MK is close by. KAHO thinks better of it. One moment, guys. Okay. Does that work? Yeah, all right. Okay, let's focus on the game again. One archer going down here, but also a good deny by KAHO. SOK should be pretty satisfied with this early game. He lost no peasants so far. The expo timing is looking wonderful. We'll see where the tech timing is gonna end up happening. KAHO's gonna have full map control here for a long time. With the demon and the panda. Oh. No Naga. That's a bit of a switch up. That looks like he wants to go for... or he's expecting mass air. Panda Breath of Fire, good against air units, not good against much else, really. Arcane Tower burning a lot of mana on these heroes. Panda and Demon, both going to be dry in a second, but that was a lot of peasant kills. Holy hell, 7 peasants end up going down. Demon Hunter might need the TP to get away. Looks like he's indeed getting trapped in the back of the base, but that's well worth the TP. So many peasant kills, absolutely worthwhile. Baits out another Stormbolt as well with the Telly Staff. And with this many peasant kills, KAHO can perhaps think about a Bear Bust all in. And the AoE damage there was brutal against the peasants. SOK low on lumber, going for the shredder, that makes sense. And he doesn't know right now if KAHO is going to expand or not. Still scouting with the footy. Once more, we have to point out that the footy scouting by SOK is always amazing. Always knows exactly what the opponent's up to. And now can look for a neat little creepjack over at the Furbolgs. SOK waiting for the right moment. He would love to steal the big last hit and item. Archer kills only are not so valuable here now, I would say. Oh, KAHO is going straight into bears. No dryads at all. Really? One Stormbolt on the demon. Doesn't have a TP anymore, by the way, but he has double staff, so demon is definitely safe. Ancient of War taken out, makes creeping this camp a bit tougher. Straight bears. I suppose at this point it's too late for KAHO to counter expand. He has to go all in. He has to go for the bear bust. Footy scout again. Getting information. Confirming. Does SOK know 100% that there's no expansion? I'm not exactly sure on that. KAHO needs at least like 45 supply before he can go for a real attack. Oh, Invis Potion MK. That's pretty cute. KAHO should see this though. If he looks at the shop and he sees the potion on cooldown. Wait, is KAHO just going for the attack right now? 32 supply bear bust? That would be something new. Nice base build as well right here. we got the farm wall with the blacksmith. KAHO cannot easily get in. But the big strength that KAHO has right now is rejuvenation. The rejuve healing super strong, especially this early in the game when there's not much damage yet, so you can out-heal all the damage with the rejuve, as long as you have enough mana. Also because the human doesn't have Dispel for a while. Oh, we go into the main base. Blizzard! Seems to not be hitting well, to be honest. Anti-magic potion on the Demon Hunter. This means he can't get mana drained by the Arcane Tower right now. If the Arcane Tower holds, this is a big win for SOK. He is repairing with whatever he can. MK fighting in the back. Took out some archers, if I saw that right. Oh, and the Arcane Tower stands. That's huge. Draining some more mana on the Demon. Anti-magic did decently, but didn't do amazing. And now KAHO is very far behind. He is running out of time quickly. Got one breaker now, by the way, for the Rejuve steal. Oh, and he did! Stole it from the Demon. But there's a second Rejuve. It's important to know as a human player that to be able to steal the Rejuve, you have to first steal the Roar. So if there's Rejuve and Roar on the Demon, and you use the spell steal, it first steals the Roar, which is bad. Of course, you want the Rejuve, rather. Time is of the essence here for KAHO. Bears, bears, bears. All he has. Maybe Water Elementals would have been better here for SOK. But of course he couldn't exactly know that there was going to be precisely 0 Dryads in this game. And we're looking at a big supply lead for the human now. Which is, of course, no surprise. SOK has been mining from 2 bases for a long time. We've been seeing some cute staff play by KAHO. More than just cute, also very effective. Life-saving. KAHO is hoping that he can trust in his strong heroes to keep him in the game against monstrously superior economy. Which very rarely works, but sometimes it can work. If he gets double level 5, KAHO might be able to win this game, even 1 base versus 2. But he needs double level 5. MK loving these Invis potions in this game. But he was detected with a sentry ward, but he's getting really good intel right now, knowing that the Doom drop is possible from the Bears. Against the Expo, AM surely has the TP ready. AM was creeping meanwhile. He is now almost level 3 already. Sniping the Shredder could be nice here. But I suppose SOK doesn't need the Shredder so badly anymore. He's got a lot of lumber. MK Invis, but no mana for a Stormbolt. Oh, good target fire on the Zeppelin, trying to take it out with the towers when the Zeppelin gets close. Breath of Fire doing a lot of damage here as well, by the way. KAHO will certainly have to TP away. Wait! He's got no TP! Oh! Yeah, I think he is kind of doomed here. Unless the Zeppelin... Oh! 11 HP! Oh my god, that Zeppelin. Are you kidding me? 1 Blizzard Wave could kill the Zeppelin, kill everything, kill it all with a Blizzard. Oh my god, he missed it! He missed it! The staff! No way! Demon alive, but the gyro's coming. Gyro. Boom! Everything's dead inside the Zeppelin. Demon back in with a TP, escaping with the rest of the army, but not much is left. That gyro, the flyer ace, gets the big kills, and now it's the AM ahead in experience over Mountain King. Whew, the balls on KAHO though. Going in there without a TP. Pretty wild. SOK lost a lot there, to be honest. Towers and peasants and MK and more. But the slow is very good here. This low is indeed really, really good for kiting these heroes. Against double melee heroes. Very effective. Calls it now. GG. Why did KAHO just counter-expand in the first place, though? He committed to that Bear Bust all-in basically the moment he chose the Panda. 1-1 the score. Map 3. Coming up. Interesting Moonwell placement by KAHO. Why is he putting the Moonwell there? Maybe he's worried about getting creep jacked at the Mercamp, and he wants to have a Moonwell close by. It's the only reason I can see for that, really. First time, MK first for SOK in this series. MK must mean expansion. And there's the early Tree of Life. That's what I was talking about earlier. 1 Archer Expo, 2 minute 40. This is the earliest the Night Elf can do it. Oh, MK got level 2, by the way. Oh, it's kind of a big mistake by KAHO. He lost 1 Wisp, didn't detonate. That's what gave Mountain King the level 2. Not ideal, but the expansion should be finishing. Demon Hunter with his presence across the map is forcing the MK to stay back home, buying that time, creating that space to make sure the Tree of Life is coming up without any danger. SOK again, as always, scouting it perfectly. So he knows what's up. This is a very standard opening, I would say, into this matchup in the current meta. Question is, when can KAHO tech? He's not going for the boots yet, because I think he wants to go for the tech first, maybe? Ah, no, never mind. He feels the need to go for boots, slowing down the tech even more. MK with staff and dust. But no boots yet. And now the Moonwells, of course, close to the Tree of Life, make a lot of sense. Demon items are okay so far. Nothing amazing. Demon's still a bit hurt. Oh, SOK sees the tree, sees the camp being taken, and now things might get a bit awkward for KAHO. If there's a human army here and the creeps aggroed upon him, things get a bit stressful. Berserker picked up by SOK as well. More damage into the human army. Setting up a shot ball ready to recover soon. Oh, creep steal would be terrible news for KAHO. He needs to get this rock golem experience and item. Oh, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Demon got it and the item. Ooh, big recovery. That was very well done. That was hard to do. Stormbolt on the demon. SOK was ready to steal it, but KAHO with a perfect reaction here. He got the last hit and the item, and that gives him that level 3 now. Imagine the swing the other way. That's exactly what happened earlier between SOK and... Wait, is that a mechanical critter? That's a mechanical critter. No way. Let's go, little piggy. Sini earlier was no match for SOK, but KAHO certainly is. KAHO has been looking really good lately. This is another such case today. Both KAHO and SOK looking very good today. Lovely game between these two. After this match, we're going to have the lower bracket game as well, of course, between Sini and Chemiko, where I imagine Sini should be the underdog again. Demon Hunter levels are looking good. Items are looking good. He's looking very strong here, as he's expected to be. Tier 2 finishing up for KAHO in a moment, then the Naga or Panda. Should be the second hero edition. Maybe even a Tinker? Oh, look at the Archer save. Oh, damn. KAHO is playing this very, very, very well. Running down the Berserker at the same time. And the Entangled Gold Mine going to be finished soon. I'm surprised KAHO didn't go for a second hero yet. Is he waiting to scout something, perhaps? But even without second hero, the Demon Hunter is cleaning this all up pretty well by himself. Again, he can trust in his items and levels to keep him safe at this point. Now the trusted second hero joins. It's the Naga against AM on the other side. And the Demon Hunter is almost a full level ahead of the Mountain King. So this is... I think this is a really good position for KAHO. He might be down on gold, but the tech is looking good, heroes looking good, items looking pretty good. I think KAHO has a bit of a lead here. Moving now into the mid-game. I wonder where the mechanical critter is, by the way. Wait, is it dead already? We should be seeing a red dot on the minimap somewhere, normally. I think? Does the mechanical critter have a minimap dot? Wait, maybe it doesn't. So the opponent also doesn't see it on the minimap. I think it would be so cool if the mechanical critter had like a different ability to make it more interesting, you know? I think I haven't seen one in years. Great steal by KAHO, by the way. Taking a big camp away from the opponent right on his doorstep. We got another gyro. We had the Flyer Ace gyro with a quad kill on the previous map. This time, not gonna get that so easily. KAHO still threatening some aggression with his Zeppelin, and at the expansion there's not too many defenses. Gyro gonna get picked off. Oh, and there's a Book of the Dead back in here as well. Oh, it's a bit of a disaster. The Blizzard, though, can connect well. But the base is walled off. Actually, now I think it's open. Sort of, at the bottom. Oh, KAHO is doing this so well. Demon Hunter. Oh! Is the staff ready? Staff is ready. Is there a bash? Oh, there's a Stormbolt! There's another Stormbolt! Oh, KAHO waited too long with the staff. That's a huge kill for SOK. Oh, we should have staffed out earlier. Still, though, peasants are suffering very heavily. Big economic damage being done. KAHO, meanwhile, he's mining no problem from his own expo. AM level 2, that's a big level up. Gyro's coming in, but they're being sniped by the archers and dryads. Now the rest of the human army able to advance on the back line. Gyro! Whew. Almost goes down. Interesting game that we have here. SOK has one mortar team. I've seen him lately play some mortar teams again on Tier 2. I'm not a big fan of the Tier 2 mortar teams, but he has played it at times with the deliberate purpose of killing the Knight of Expansion with the mortar team damage, then TPing out, then going tier 3. And then getting the bigger upgrades later. Demon Hunter soon to be back. We got the Naga solo creeping. Meanwhile, she's gonna get level 3. Big Invo Potion. Gonna be quite nice to be given over here in a moment. Oh, GNL Bears! Uh-oh! There's staff to save that one? There is not. The other bear slowed as well. Detonate to stop the mana burn, but there is slow still. There's Bash, and that's 2 bears falling. Ooh. That is painful losses in what was a tiny army for KAHO already. Invo Potion! Oh, misclick! Oh, Jesus. KAHO misclicking as well. Now, this is some fumbles that he can't afford at the moment with the Demon Hunter only now returning. This position now looking dreadful for KAHO. Down 20 supply and more with the Expo under threat. And GG it is. Interesting game. That was a really good back and forth, high level game between these two contestants. Most games I saw lately, actually from the Night Elves, were with Demon Hunter first on this map, especially Life was playing that super well. Demon Hunter is much better at harassing on level 1 with Immolation. The Warden will have huge harass potential later, but really not that good on level 1. Last hit! Ooh, Footy almost stole it. That would have been quite the statement early on already. The Warden is getting ready to be aggressive, though. She picked up a great item. Slippers of Agility. Probably the best she could have found. Oh, with Detonate! Detonate! On one Water Elemental, the other one dodged it. But the AM now super low experience. If the Warden gets one Creep Steal, it's going to make reaching level 2 for the AM very tough. Warden has Fender Knives first. SOK doesn't know that so far. He thinks perhaps it might be Blink. But now reveals the Fender Knives. And this is not a very clean, not a very easy creep at the start of the game for SOK at this first camp. What's the item? Ring of Regen. Oh, that is amazing. That is perhaps the best item he could have gotten. Main base walled off. Peasants safe in there. And SOK now almost has the money to start the expansion. KAHO not going for a very early counter expansion. He's starting the tier 2 tech. Warden got some mana still over here. Could also use Shadow Meld. Next Fender Knives, more kills. That's quite some peasant kills already, isn't it? Oh, one creep was denied, by the way, but it was only one of the small ones. Mercenaries joining KAHO's army. They're going to be a good reinforcement early on. And the footy in the main base, so annoying. Couple of Wisps went down already. 3 Wisps so far this game. That includes the Detonates. And the Ancient of War taken out. And the camp prevented, actually. Oh, that's huge. Without the Ancient of War, how is the Warden going to level now? This was a really good scout by SOK once again. Good move against the creep once more. And when the Warden doesn't have clear creep paths available to her, that makes for a tough game. Warden, as we have seen before, she can be unbelievably strong late game. But it's all about the levels. If you don't get those levels at a reasonable timing, the Warden can instead feel very flat. How's he gonna creep? Maybe he has to play aggressively here with the Naga second and Dryads looking for kills. Ideally, you want to be creeping with double Ancient of War with Warden. Go all around the map. Be super time efficient. One camp after the next. Big levels, big items. Big money perhaps if you sell those items. It seems to me that this position is very bad now for KAHO because he can't really creep. SOK very active with the staff as well. He's creeping the lab. He's getting the shredder. He's getting his level 3 from this camp. And the warden still needs a bit more. With the warden, you have to be ahead on experience. She doesn't work if she's behind in experience or just even in experience. She needs to be ahead. Right now, that is not the case. Alright, Tree of Life Expo now being started. SOK could scout this. In fact, I think he's got a footy on the way already. And the AM in the main base, and that shop is cancelled for sure. The lures at least are safe. Those did not get cancelled. They came up safely. Now that we get Dryads on the way. Abolish Magic soon to be added. Very valuable and important against these water elementals. But the AM still causing trouble with his summons. These are some really good wisp saves though into the gold mine. None of them go down right there. And SOK is starting to turtle up. We're seeing a bunch of towers being made. He must have seen the Tree of Life by now. Wait, did he? If you saw the Tree of Life, you should be running up there with the AM. There's no Dispel yet on the Dryads, but it's ready very soon. SOK must know. If he didn't see the tree, he must assume. Yeah, he knows. He knows. But good defense by KAHO. He's got a decent army now with the Mercs and the Dryads. He can protect that tree. There's no cancel happening there. Ooh, AM was AFK for a moment. This might cost him the TP. This will cost him the TP. Could have just staffed out if he was a bit faster. But losing a TP at this point in the game, not that important, I'd say. As SOK is now looking quite rich. At last, the Warden gets the Rock Golem. And now, she is ahead on experience again. Stealing one creep with a Mud Golem of all things. Level 4. Great level up for the Warden. Always feels great to have that level 2 Blink. Very cheap with only 10 mana. Makes you super mobile. Warden has fantastic items as well. Claws, big ring. I love the big ring actually. I think she should keep that. Either her or the panda. Is this going to be a tank game, I wonder? Tanks or mass air seems likely here. KAHO setting up an Ancient of Wind. He wants to have some anti-air. Okay, Alchemist second. That points to air. If you're going for tanks, it's rather MK and Pally. Double Workshop, double Griffin Aviary. Alright, indeed, we're setting up for the mass air. Sapper? Oh, hold up. Sapper might be trying to blow up a tower. SOK did see it though. He had the scout farm there, obviously, this whole time. Sapper, boom, tower gone. And now real trouble in the main base. Warden, lots of mana available. Guard tower, gonna go down as well. Too much piercing damage. Dragonhawks begin production. SOK finds himself suddenly under heavy pressure. It seemed like he had a great early game. But KAHO knowing again so well the limits of the Warden. What the strengths and the weaknesses. the good and the bad timings are. Oh, mana potion blinking in. And more peasant kills. KAHO's got the supply lead. He's on tier 3 already. He's getting a bunch of bonus experience. Level 5 is not far away. Dude, KAHO is so good with the Warden. It's crazy. He is so damn good with the Warden. I think our chances for a 5th map decider are looking pretty good. Could be an Echo Isles game. I wonder where that's gonna be. Tanks being then made now by SOK, getting up to 64 supply. Lumber is surprisingly low on SOK, by the way. Despite the Shredder, active now for a while, but also he had to come off the line, stop working, and had to contribute in the fight. Pally is not out yet, by the way. Is he going to try to kill the altar? I don't think he can quite get it, but he can force the peasants off the line. Gets another Dragonhawk kill, level 4.8 on the Warden. Pally finally makes it out. Oh, he's in a bad spot. Pally with a slow reaction. Is he going to go Divine Shield here to save himself? Wait, that was almost a painful mistake. Start playing very far back. He did make some new towers in the back of the base thanks to Ivories. And he lost a lot of infrastructure. He has to rebuild. But the tanks are likely also going to force a response. Do we have Nature's Blessing, by the way? We do not have Nature's Blessing. So that Tree of Life is really, really easy to kill. Tanks have one attack upgrade. AM even has a staff. He could staff up there in theory. Looks like the Warden now feeling the need to buy a TP to save that expansion. There's a staff from the Archmage. Oh! TP coming in, though. Is it enough for the save? Is it enough for the save? The AM might be dead here as well, by the way. Oh, Uproot. Tree of Life. Trying to save himself. Oh my god, just barely. Oh, that was so close. One tank goes down. Big experience for the Warden. 5.3 already. And a surround. That's the next kill. That's more experience. A big step again to level 6. And KAHO lost lots of income, but he lost no army. He's got a huge force still. And level 6 is now very close. If the AM staff's up there earlier, he might get that kill, right? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Close game. SOK under heavy pressure. The Warden was a bit unimpressive in the early game, but of course now on the high levels, that has all changed. Dragonhawks in the main base against the Wisps. Tank's gonna be rolling in as well to be annoying. But the Warden gonna do some annoyance of her own because we got the anti-magic ready. Oh, he saw the Zeppelin though. Ah, saw the Zeppelin in the main base. There's 2 Zeppelins actually. Oh wow. Very rare to see double Zeppelin. How quickly does SOK react though? Not super quickly. Zeppelin also very low HP. Not as many peasants killed as it could have been, but it's still lots of mining time denied. And SOK is not quite yet at that 80 supply. Doesn't have a bank at all. Panda joined a moment ago, and already he's level 2. That's a great thing about the Panda with the Bea army. You can power creep so quickly, especially on a map like Twisted. Seems like KAHO is fully controlling this map. SOK has hardly any units to really fight with. And because there's no MK Stormbolt, the Warden is pretty much free to roam, to look for openings. SOK has a tough challenge ahead of himself to win this game, to win this series on map 4. Seems to me that KAHO has the big lead right here. Panda now also with the orb, a double orb, of course, amazing against everything, but especially amazing against ear, harass. We're getting up to 4 tanks total. But it seems like they haven't really done too much damage this game. Maybe they're mainly there to try to distract. Dragonhawk damage is so low, dude. Oh my god. Look how long it takes them to just kill some wisps. Staff in from the Archmage. He has no Blizzard. But the Water Elemental's trying to take out now the wisps as well. It's a lot of damage in the end on this Tree of Life. It might not quite be enough, though. Staff on the tank. That one is saved. Tree of Life also saved. It was a lot of wisps going down, but I think it's wisps that KAHO can afford to lose. Warden now only inches away from her ultimate. Warden rocking over here with 15,000 damage done already in this game, and we could go a lot higher. On Twisted Meadows, we have so many gold mines. We could absolutely be looking at a very long game. There it is, by the way. Warden 6, Panda 3. The Night Elf heroes are looking way better. The Night Elf upgrades should also be looking way better soon. What is the win condition for SOK? If SOK gets a third base, I think then winning is pretty straightforward. You just kill the Night Elf expansions over and over. You survive on your own economy, and then you bleed out the Night Elf over time. But I feel like for that you need a third base. A third base that SOK doesn't have and has not yet attempted. Orb of Slow. Where's the proc? It's just not proccing. Now it is. KAHO with the second expansion. He's got the Panda ready to defend the first Expo. And of course the Breath of Fire has always been known to be great against tanks. Breath of Fire nowadays less AoE, but if there's few tanks you can still damage all of them. I'm seeing SOK going for plays. I'm seeing SOK attempting to get damage done, but I'm seeing no real way that he's going to win this game. How? Losing some units here and there. Giving more and more experience to the Night Elf. Panda now basically level 4. I think it's going to have only one chance one big attack with Dragonhawks, Griffins, Mortar Teams. You'll try to blow up all the Dryads instantly and then have only Night Elf heroes left to deal with. But those Night Elf heroes are going to be so strong. Let alone the Avatar of Vengeance. SOK isn't really ready for the fight yet. Don't tell me the Warden gets right-clicked down here. That would have been terrible. No, Warden healing up again. Staff is ready. Beautiful staff play that we're seeing out of KAHO. Oh, and the Alchemist goes down. The staff on the human too late. He may have thought that he had the time for the Holy Light, but I guess he didn't. Three base mining for KAHO. He can go to 100 supply. No problem now. Oh, when the Warden interrupts the healing. Oh, this is so nice. He knew SOK was coming back to the main to protect the altar. KAHO is playing this so damn well. It seems like it's damn hard to beat this Warden at the moment. KAHO's Warden is insane. This is another point that he's proving again today. Okay, Zeppelin, Mortar Teams, trying to blow up the Dryads. Okay, good save on the Zeppelin. TP to the main, but he lost so much already. Actually, only lost one Dragonhawk. It looked worse than it was, but everything's hurt. He needs 2 Regen Scrolls to heal this all up again. It's time that he doesn't really have. That's time that KAHO is heavily benefiting from 3 mining bases. I think surprisingly he never got a Shredder this game, so lumber's a bit low for KAHO. The human army always seems to be in peril. And always seems to be on low HP. Low mana as well. Griffin taking a lot of damage. He just can't fully heal, which renders him inactive. Paralyzed. Triple Agent of Wind for KAHO now, so he is going to have plenty of anti-air ready very soon. How many units did KAHO lose this game? Hardly any. The Breath of Fire, as it does these days, seems to be missing a lot. With the AoE having been reduced so much by Blizzard lately, it's a really weird spell to use these days. Panther Knives seems a lot more reliable at the moment. And again, because there's no Stormbolt, he can really play on the edge right here. Oh, Panda. He might be dead, actually. Panda. He's slowed. Oh, 28 points. Oh, no way. Acid Bomb. Taking him still. Oh, he does go down. It's a big level up. Alchemist level 3. A level up he much needed. Mortar Teams have big potential against the Dryads. They got 1 kill. But KAHO is so rich. I mean, does it even matter? Still 1.5 thousand gold. And the Warden getting more and more kills. High upkeep for KAHO. Gonna have a gigantic army going now heavily into crows. Warden made it to level 7, by the way. Level 3 blink and a cooldown of only 3 seconds. KAHO can now do pretty much whatever he likes. He has so much money. Mortar teams in the back in trouble and all dead. Oi! That was a huge Fallow Knives. Only a single mortar left. Not enough to deal with all these Dryads with good upgrades. 2-2 on the Night Elf Force. Those beautiful upgrades that always carry over between all the late game units. 25 supply lead. 1 base ahead. SOK now trying to go for a 3rd base, but that's way too late. Ain't no way that's enough. KAHO's Warden looking almost unbeatable at the moment. SOK won't be able to beat her here, not on map 4. I am very glad that we're getting to a 5th map decider. And I really wonder what that map's going to be. Yeah, SOK's out of gold. He might have a 3rd base soon, but there's no way that's going to save him. Gonna be easy to scout. The Warden. Staffed out, of course. Look at all the talents. They're just AFK. He didn't set up the rally point yet. Didn't need him. 20 supply, AFK in the main base. Doesn't matter. Wait a minute. Did we even see an Avatar of Vengeance, by the way? Wait, was there one? I think he won that game without Avatar. But I might be forgetting. I am a forgetful fella, but I will not forget that this is a great series and that we're going to a map 5. Let's find out who's gonna do it. Map number 5 is Autumn Leaves, and this is one of the few maps where Warden really isn't playable. Seems like this has to be a Demon Hunter game. Maybe that's good news for SOK. First Ancient of War creep, by the way, at the natural, so KAHO setting up possibly for a quick counter expansion. We'll see what SOK's plan is. We've seen SOK play Expo before in this map. We've also seen him play 1 base push strat before on this map, so both definitely viable, definitely possible. Int Tome for the Demon, little unlucky. And Gauntlets, those are pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good. Oh, double Wisps for the Detonates. Demon Hunter's on the way. Oh, this creep. Didn't go too well. 2 peasants have died already. Or was it 1? It might have been just 1, actually. Detonate again. Also, 2 Wisps committed early. Follow-up round of Militia. Demon level 2. Because he killed 1 peasant. And now with the counter expansion. Tree of Life being made on the spot. Ooh, that seems a little greedy. I would love to see 1 or 2 footies on the demon at all times. Gonna be another peasant killed. Really good demon hunter play out of KAHO right here. Not the best item for the AM, really. Talisman of Evasion. Not the dream. 3 peasants lost against 2 wisps lost. That Tree of Life is looking very, very early. If that one finishes, KAHO's position should be magnificent. SOK has a chance, though, to push across the map. Look for the cancel. He is teching, actually. No Expo after all. What does that mean? KAHO's tech is going to be late. He's going for Mercs. Oh. KAHO might have the wrong read. KAHO might be thinking he's facing an expansion, when indeed it isn't. Does SOK know about the expansion, though? That's another question. Tech lead is going to be big on SOK. This is the perfect game for a Naga, I think. Early second hero, early pressure. And the footy does see the Tree of Life. AM creeping the natural, that's level 3. Demon Hunter creeping the Mercamp. He's going to take some damage here. I wonder how hurt he's going to be. He doesn't have the best defensive item so far. SOK, though, not checking for the Mercamp. Turns out the demon is not too hurt. The healing from the Shadow Priest here is great as well. Book of the Dead could be great in this kind of a game, specifically. Fully defend. Now finished. AM has another Water Elemental ready in just a few seconds, and we're pushing to the Expo. That Entangled is certainly going to be getting cancelled. Is he going to use the book? Wait. Doesn't cancel? I guess the Water Elemental is enough for the cancel right there. Expo mining delayed by a good amount. Footies splitting off in different directions, trying to minimize the impact of immolation. Good play by SOK here. This all makes a lot of sense. Triple Wisp detonate to get rid of the watermelon, but there's a backup. Oh, did he waste those 3 Wisps just to not get the cancel? Or to not save the Entangled, rather? Oh, it's close. Water Elemental damage is enough. Just enough before the demon takes it out. And here's the Naga second. Yeah, this is exactly that timing. This is exactly that timing. Gets the Burzy. That's a huge kill. Oh, KAHO. Seemed like he misread the game. He was expecting SOK's Expo. Going for his own. But SOK with a strike of genius. Goes for the push instead. Now trying to punch with that Naga. Naga right clicks, of course, also great against the demon. Oh, but the Book of the Dead! Looking for the surround! Ooh, and almost got it. Almost got it on both heroes. The Book of the Dead should finally stabilize the situation for the Night Elf, you would think. The Water Elementals have been doing amazing work. Cancelling the Entangled over and over. Absolutely huge. More Wisps detonated. It says 7 Wisps went down this game. It seems like it's even more than that, but I think we can trust the overlay. 8 Wisps now. Did he make a Hunter Soul, by the way? I suppose. Wait, didn't he? Oh, no, he did. He did. There's the Hunter Soul. Okay. Here come the lures. Book of the Dead going to be running out quite soon. Water Elementals have been doing absolutely tremendous in this game. 1 lure could be cancelled as well here, I believe. But the AM is hurt. Doesn't want to force the issue too much. Demon Hunter actually fighting quite well next to the human main base. And at long last, Entangled Gold Mine finishes. KAHO is going to start mining soon. But he will have to play Dryads into Rifles. Not normally the matchup you love to have. SOK going for a Berserker. That's a big addition for his army. More piercing damage. Can KAHO afford to lose the expansion? I'm not sure. He doesn't have tier 3. There's no bears on the horizon. I think he needs to save the expansion. Book of the Dead finally expiring. The priest healing here is so good. When the damage output is so low as it is here from the Night Elf army, the priest healing to heal up the chip damage is absolutely phenomenal. KAHO seems to be dead in the water. What's he gonna do now? Did he even get anything out of the expansion so far? Maybe a little. But it's absolutely no chance of getting tier 3. He has to hope for the Dryads to save him. Against Rifles, that seems unlikely, but he's going to give it a chance. Rifles and Berserker, no less. One Arcane Tower being built as well at the expansion. Interestingly, SOK is going for the lures, not the Tree of Life. Still having some defense footies is also great here. Priest, Footy, Rifle, Merc, Army is looking so strong for SOK in this push. A push that KAHO isn't ready for in a game that he seemed to have misread. Blindly anticipating the human expansion, but that was indeed not the case. He's trying to kill the Naga, bringing in his own Mercs. The Mud Golem, the Mauler. That's quite nice. Oh, but the Naga saved by the Peasant, getting level 2. Waiting for that shop to come up, and then he's got potions. The other Naga is dead. This Naga survives, even with a mana shield to make doubly sure. And it's GG. SOK is the winner. Beating Sini, beating KAHO. SOK makes it into the top 3.